if you're over that 100.4 threshold, then you will go home. One of the things that we've really also wanted to emphasize, and I just want to say it up front as well, that because yay, we're so excited the vaccine is starting to be out there, things are starting to change, and it's exciting to see that the world is opening up a little bit. Yet we are in the midst of COVID, and Sacramento, for example, county is still in purple. We're still in that restrictive tier, and so COVID is still out there and it exists. And so if you or anybody in your family that you are with is feeling any kind of symptom at any time, we just ask that you contact your site leader, Jessica, and say, hey, I'm not feeling, I have a symptom. I won't be able to show up tonight. We'll find a substitute for you. HART is committed to making this shelter work. We've all been working together to make sure that the shelter has what it needs, because it's not you are providing for a week, but if there's a gap, we've all step in and we help to make this happen. And so we're just encouraging you that your health and your safety is important too. And so we want to allow you and let you know that it is okay. It is okay to say, hey, I'm feeling, whatever symptom you may have. It's best to be safe and take care of it that way than to have you feel like, no, I got to plow through, I got to show up. It's not good for you. It's not good for the program. We have been really fortunate this year that we have not had any, you've seen the stories. We've had outbreaks. The homeless center downtown had to close. The day centers had to close, the warming centers, because of an outbreak amongst the staff and the volunteers. We have not had that happen. And so we're really thankful that we've been able to continue every single night without any kind of impact that way. So just kind of getting the COVID stuff out first before we jump into things. Any questions or comments about the COVID? And we'll talk about the cleaning and things like that, but any questions or concerns about some of our precautions? Perfect. So as I mentioned, we have many different, each of you has volunteered for something and for during the week. Sometimes you're going to do it one time, sometimes you're going to do it many times. So we have, how many of you are volunteering for showers or laundry? Or if you're, okay. So some folks that are doing showers and laundry. This year we have, Oak Hills typically does not have a shower. We have laundry facilities, but does not have a shower on site. But a church in El Dorado Hills, District Church, has loaned us a mobile shower unit to use for the 8 weeks that is at Oak Hills. And so it sits outside. It's this unit, and it has 2 separate entrances, so we can accommodate 2 people at a time to take a shower. And so that's really nice because we can, they're separate doors, separate entrances. There's no connecting the 2. So we can have 2 people take a shower every night. And so one of the things that we're able to offer showers, and kind of, again, with the instructions, and we'll make sure that all of you who have signed up for every task have the set of instructions that you need to be able to do. And we're fairly detailed in terms of here's what you do first, here's what you do second. Get the shower going, make sure the water's warm, make sure the supplies are ready. We have those instructions that will give you the details. We also at the site have all of our instructions in a binder. So if anytime you're there and you have any questions, you forgot to print out or bring your instructions, you can go to the binder on site and look it up and say, okay, I just need to be reminded of, these are the things to remember. So we want to make sure that our instructions are available to you at any time. And then again, there's always your host site leader, the welcome team, the night captain, many other people can assist as well. So we're all here again to support you. But with the showers, we offer them, we have the ability to offer maybe 6 or so showers a night. Typically we have 10 to 12 guests, maybe 15. Not everybody wants a shower every night. And so it seems to be working out well. We tried to offer them in shifts so that we can get 2 people in at a time, because after the shower is done, you need to clean. You always say to sanitize in between each set of people coming in. So you need to allow time for them to get in the shower, take their shower, get dressed, sanitize, open the door, let the air out, and bring the next group in. So it's usually about every half an hour that you can bring some folks in to do a shower. If we can, we try to get folks in before dinner. You will kind of assess that at your site the night of, depending on when the dinner arrives, when the guests are arriving. It's all kind of it's a little bit of a fluctuating situation each night. As much as we try to make it be, we'll do this, this, and this, things change. The dinner might arrive early one night, it might arrive late one night. We just have to be willing to accommodate. But what we're trying to do is to get people signed up. Once they arrive, all the guests arrive, we walk around and we say, the shower folks will say, who wants to take a shower tonight? And we sign them up. So that way we know kind of who is scheduled to take a shower that night and when, so that way we can go and get them ready when it's their time. So the job of the shower person, and typically the laundry person too, if there's somebody doing laundry, I see those two as a team. Those two work together really, because some folks that want shower want laundry. And so you need to coordinate that together. So I think those two typically have worked well as a team. We have walkie-talkies so that, because we are all on the second floor. So at the Oak Hills site, it is a 2-story building in our main auditorium. All of the activities for the winter shelter are on the second floor. So but the showers are on the first floor and the laundry's on the first floor. So we need to make sure we're communicating. I get a lot of exercise running up and down the stairs for 3 hours a night, but some of us may want to just say, the shower person's downstairs with the shower, the laundry person can work with them, bring folks down, communicate via walkie-talkie. We kind of have to be a little creative there. But yeah, because we want people who's doing the showers to stay by the showers, right? But we also want to be able to interact upstairs. So we have walkie-talkies for those available to use, or if you just want to communicate with the welcome team or something, say, hey, can somebody get somebody ready to bring down for a shower? So you're working together as a team, the shower and the laundry. If folks need laundry, then usually after they take a shower, they'll put all their stuff in the laundry bag that we provide, and then the laundry person can go and start the laundry. We have clearly marked signs, but when you're there, somebody will walk you through and show you where everything is. And so what we ask is the thing for the shower folks is, we do have some guests who don't necessarily want to get out of the shower. We ask for 10 to 15 minute shower time. We know, and there's a couple that are key violators of that. And so we need to make sure that those that are going to do a 10 to 15 minute shower have priority, that they get their shower done, because we don't want you working until 10 o'clock at night doing showers because folks are delaying getting into the shower. You are downstairs, it is dark. We want you to be safe, because we try to lock up the site by 8 o'clock. By 8 o'clock, the overnight team is there. We want to lock the place down so that there aren't open doors coming in from the outside to the inside. And so that's one of the reasons why we try to have the shower done by 8 o'clock, because then you can shut the doors and everything's kind of ready and locked up for the night. So we really try to do showers kind of in between 6 and 8. We know that it isn't exact every night, and you have the ability to make those decisions. But that's kind of what we're trying to do, is trying to operate the showers in the time frame in which people are coming and going, and then by 8 o'clock we are safe and secure and we're locked up for the night, because that's when the overnight team arrives. So this is, again, very high level about this. We have we'll walk you through, show you where everything is, the details around doing the shower. All of the supplies for the laundry are supplied. All of the cleaning supplies are supplied downstairs. The extra things that you need if they need a shampoo or a lotion or a razor are all available in that area. If they need a spare pair of socks, we have spare socks, we have spare underwear, we have different things that guests sometimes, they're outside, they may get socks are wet or things are wet. And so we want to be able to help replenish some of the things that they may need. But we'll walk you through that. So what questions do you have on shower laundry? Okay. It's a key thing we're able to offer this year, and we're very excited about being able to do it the entire 12 weeks of the program. Because in the past, it was kind of whoever had a facility to showers was great, but we weren't consistent. And so we're so thankful this year that we have the ability to offer it the entire 12 weeks of the shelter. And it is very, who doesn't want to get clean, right? As much as you can and clean off and just, you've been outside. And so we have some guests that are there every night. If they're signing up for the shower, they're like, I know when I'm taking my shower, please make sure. And then there's some, it's like, every couple of days, and people aren't going to have laundry done every day. That's going to be an every other day thing, or every few days. Some folks want to have their laundry done. Some folks might say, I just want a few things of laundry done. I don't need to take a shower. So we just accommodate that, and figure out how many we can do in a night. Go ahead. You are okay? Okay. Sometimes, depending on how much laundry we have, or if there's extra towels, one of the things when we do the shower is that we don't have mats for the floor, because we just ask, we have 2 towels. So you can take in 2 towels, one to put out on the floor, one to clean yourself with. That way we don't have a mat that we can't sanitize in between each person. So we usually, it's 2 towels per person to afterwards. And so you will determine how you're going to clean your towels. Sometimes the overnight staff, volunteers, will do laundry during the night. Sometimes it's a way to keep yourself awake, to be able to do laundry. It depends on how many people you have doing overnight, because you need to keep one person upstairs and awake all the time. You cannot leave that upstairs area while people are asleep. You cannot leave that unsupervised and go downstairs. Just say, I'm going to run downstairs and take care of this. No, you always need to have one person at least awake at all times during the night. And I'll kind of get into that a little bit later. So it depends on how many people you have at night doing the overnight shift, in terms of whether you want to take on the additional towel laundry. What other questions, comments? Okay, go ahead, Jessica.
This is not about the shelter. This is about my Zoom account. If in 10 minutes it shuts us down, can everyone please just log back on? And I apologize. Thank you.
I know that's the thing about Zoom these days, right? Sometimes it's like, okay, you're done. I was in a meeting. It was a public meeting. And it was all of a sudden, it was like, okay, you're done, folks. It's like, what? You're in this public meeting. So anyway, so that's shower and laundry. So meals. So how many of you are signing up to bring meals? So thank you very much for providing meals. As we mentioned, we have the 4 restaurants that are providing meals, but we usually provide as sides. We provide sides to those things, or drinks or desserts, to supplement the things that they're providing. But the meals need to be brought in so that they're hot. They're brought to the site hot. We don't have the ability to warm up. They need to be in a container such that when we're done, we don't store the extras. We take them home. So if guests or volunteers want to take the extras home, they can, but we don't have storage. We're not storing something that isn't used that night. We take it back home. That's just for a variety of reasons. We just have only so much room in our refrigerator. We're upstairs, downstairs. You can't keep track of what night something was used for. We just want to, it's just easier at the end of after the meal, we'll take it back home, or, we hate to dispose of things. We try and give it out to as many people as we can in anything that's extra, but we really try not to throw things away. I'd hate to see food thrown away in a world of where there's hunger. I hate to see